Hey guys, it's Christina. Well, a quick one for you today. I just wanted to get on here and give you an update on one of my favorite MagSafe accessories, and that is the ESR magnetic phone ring holder. This is it right here. If you guys don't know about this, it's a MagSafe ring basically that you can connect to a MagSafe case or to the back of your naked MagSafe phone. And this helps you to hold the phone, with your hand, as well as functions as a stand, both in landscape and portrait. This is probably, of all the things I've ever used, MagSafe, including the battery pack and including this MagSafe wallet. This is the far and away favorite for me and the one I've been using every day. Now, I've been using it every day probably for about 5 months. And just in the last week or so, it's been starting to get a little loose in this area. So now this is lighter now because my phone is out of it. But what I mean is when I stand it up like this to scroll or to view content or a recipe or whatever, it will ever so slightly start to go down like this if I don't place it perfectly. So in other words, this point right here is just starting to get a little bit less stiff after 5 months of everyday use. The looks of it are pretty good. There's really hardly any signs of use on the actual ring. It's just this one hinge point that is just now starting to get a little less rigid, and I may, in the near future, pick up another one. These are I think these are about 20 bucks or less on Amazon. I'll link it if you don't know. I'll link it below. But I just want to give you guys that update because I think you need this if you have a Max phone, especially. It just helps you hold it. And I mean, it's the only thing that I know of that functions really well as a stand in both orientations. And then you just push it down and it gets real minimal if you don't need it. Or you take the whole thing off if you want to wirelessly charge or whatever. The one downside to this accessory is the mark that it leaves on the case. Now, this is a MagSafe case, so there was a little bit of, if you looked real hard before, you could see a little bit of an imprint, so to speak, of the magnets. But from using it, on this case, it's leaving a mark, like you guys can all see that. But for me, it's not a deal breaker because this is such a handy accessory and it's on my case pretty much every waking hour. I don't care that it leaves a mark because of how useful it is. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to give you that update in case you're wondering, well, how long does this last? Because I praised, the stiffness of it and how it just stayed where I put it. When I first started using it. So now, after 5 months of daily use, it's just starting to kind of go in this direction, when I don't really want it to. But in my opinion, for a $20 device, that's pretty darn good. I'm going to link this for you in the description, as well as the other video there where I did a full review. If you guys want to check that out, please do. Thank you so much. Comment in the comments if you've used this before or anything else. What is your favorite MagSafe accessory? If you have one, please let me know. I'd love to know about it. I will see you guys again really soon in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye.